You're walking down the bread aisle, spotting that 0G net carb sticker and thinking you've found the ultimate loophole to stay in ketosis while eating toast. But in 2026, the keto carbon scandal has revealed a dry, chemical truth. Many low-carb breads are actually glycemic nightmares in disguise. From modified wheat starch that spikes your blood sugar as fast as white flour to industrial glues that wreck your gut, your keto sandwich might be a metabolic fraud. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Today, we're exposing the 5 dirty keto brands to avoid and the 4 true fiber breads that actually protect your insulin levels. The never buy list, 5 keto marketing traps. In 2026, we've learned that net carbs is often a fairy tale. If the bread lasts for a month on the counter and feels like a sponge, it's likely a chemistry project. 1. The modified wheat starch spike. Why it's a trap? This is the biggest 2026 deception. Brands use modified wheat starch to lower the net carb count on the label, claiming it is resistant and doesn't digest. However, continuous glucose monitor (CGM) data has proven that for many, this starch breaks down into glucose almost instantly, kicking you straight out of ketosis. The 2026 verdict: you are essentially eating white bread with a clever legal label. This starch causes a massive insulin response that blocks fat burning and triggers intense cravings. In 2026, we prioritize metabolic reality over label math. If the primary ingredient is a modified starch, it's a dirty keto product that sabotages your cellular goals and weight loss progress. 2. The vital wheat gluten glue. Why it's a trap? To get that bread-like stretch without the carbs, many brands overload their recipes with isolated vital wheat gluten. In 2026, we recognize this as a highly inflammatory protein that can cause leaky gut and systemic inflammation, even in those who aren't officially celiac. The 2026 verdict: concentrated gluten is difficult for the human digestive tract to process. It can lead to brain fog, joint pain, and severe bloating. While it makes the bread look real, it's a biological nightmare. Using gluten as a structural filler is a cheap industrial shortcut that prioritizes texture over your long-term gut integrity and immune health. 3. The soybean oil inflammatory base. Why it's a trap? Check the ingredient list for vegetable oil or soybean oil. Many 2026 keto breads use these cheap industrial seed oils to improve the mouthfeel and shelf life of their dry, fibrous loaves. The 2026 verdict: these oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids which, when heated and processed, become highly unstable and pro-inflammatory. Combining these with processed fibers creates a toxin-loaded slice that burdens your liver. In 2026, we know that true keto is about high-quality fats. Consuming rancid seed oils in your health bread is a direct contradiction to the anti-inflammatory goals of a ketogenic lifestyle. 4. The potassium sorbate preservative pack. Why it's a trap? Because keto breads lack the natural preserving power of sugar and traditional flour, they are often packed with potassium sorbate and calcium propionate to prevent mold. These synthetic preservatives are what allow a fresh loaf to sit in a plastic bag for weeks without spoiling. The 2026 verdict: these chemicals can disrupt your microbiome and have been linked to behavioral changes and metabolic interference. In 2026, we look for living bread or frozen options. If a bread is designed to be shelf-stable through chemical intervention, it lacks the enzymatic activity your body needs for proper digestion and nutrient assimilation. 5. The sucralose sweetened slice. Why it's a trap? To mask the bitter, earthy taste of high-protein and high-fiber ingredients. Some 2026 brands add sucralose or acesulfame potassium. These artificial sweeteners are often marketed as zero-carb, but they significantly alter your gut bacteria and can actually worsen insulin resistance over time. The 2026 verdict: artificial sweeteners confuse your brain's satiety signals, often leading you to overeat. They maintain your sweet tooth, making it harder to stick to a clean, whole food keto diet. A slice of bread shouldn't be a chemical cocktail of sweeteners. It's a metabolic distraction that prevents your body from truly adapting to burning fat as its primary fuel. The Real Fiber List for True Keto Survivors. To find real bread in 2026, look for almond flour, coconut flour, or psyllium husk bases. 1. Base culture, keto bread. Why it's real. This freezer aisle favorite uses a nut-based foundation. Instead of wheat starch, it relies on almond butter, eggs, and flax seeds, containing 0 artificial preservatives. The real deal. This paleo-keto bread provides healthy fats and protein without glucose spikes. It is a functional food with micronutrients your body recognizes, making it a legitimate tool for sustained ketosis and cellular repair. 2. Julian Bakery, Keto Thin. Why it's real. It utilizes organic grass-fed whey and egg whites for structure. It focuses on almond flour and non-glycemic soluble tapioca fiber to avoid inflammatory wheat derivatives. The real deal. Designed for the 2026 athlete, this performance bread provides stable energy without midday crashes. Its clean profile ensures your gut remains calm, aligning perfectly with biological requirements. 3. Outer Aisle Cauliflower Thins. Why it's real. These are the ultimate 2026 keto swap, made with fresh cauliflower, eggs, and Parmesan. They contain 0 flour, grains, or fillers. The real deal. You are eating a vegetable serving disguised as a wrap. They are naturally low-calorie and high-nutrient, providing vitamin C without glycemic impact, the safest way to protect your metabolic flexibility. 4. Unbun Keto Buns and Bread. Why it's real. Unbun's grain-free commitment uses a blend of blanched almond flour, pumpkin seeds, and psyllium husk to create a realistic texture without dirty keto chemicals. The real deal. Psyllium husk provides prebiotic fiber that supports gut health and digestion. These mineral-dense buns offer magnesium and zinc, effectively healing your gut rather than harming it. The 2026 Keto Bread Audit. To navigate the aisle, apply this squish-and-freeze test. If a keto bread feels like a chemical sponge and is sold at room temperature, leave it. Real keto bread should be dense, made of recognizable ingredients like nuts and seeds, and usually found in the refrigerator or freezer. By rejecting these starch-modified marketing lies and investing in grain-free alternatives, you reclaim your metabolic health. Real keto bread should be a source of healthy fats and fiber, not a hidden sugar spike. Choosing whole food integrity over industrial loopholes is the ultimate ketogenic hack for your 2026 longevity. Reclaiming the truth about what's in your low-carb loaf is the first step toward a resilient, fat-adapted body.